Doing a bit of an experiment today, making some fruit leather. I got some apples that were in the freezer. They're already cut up and thawed. I mixed it with a banana and some blueberries, blended it up in my NutriBullet. I spread it on some parchment paper on a rack, and I'm gonna put it in the dehydrator and see what happens. Alright, she's all loaded up. I got fruit leather on every rack except for the middle one, so it didn't quite blend up enough apples. So we'll do a row of banana chips and a few fruit leathers. Let's see how that turns out. We'll put it on for 12 hours at 145. Come back later and see what happens. Take our seed stash, go up the hill and do some more planting. So we've planted all that we can plant here for now. Those beds over there we're saving for stuff that needs to be planted a little bit later. So we're gonna go do some cover crops. Wow, the soil looks really nice.
Oh yeah, that'll work for sure.
Nice, eh?
Not too bad, for sure.
So we're gonna lay down some cover crops up here. Probably peas, beans, sunflower, and squash. Just gonna do one nice big wide row right down the middle. Well, now that we've got it plowed, we can go and rake all the chunks out, take some of the grass out, make it a little bit smooth, and we're gonna do a couple rows here. Get sunflowers, peas, a few different types of beans. We've even got some corn. Coated seeds from last year. We might put a few of those in. We'll see what happens. Some big jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, smaller sugar pumpkins, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, we got some raking done. We're gonna go for a walk, check out the field. Yeah, there is a road here. Where's the gate?
Come here.
Trying to find our entrance
Sure.
to the field.
Down in there. Come over more my way. You can just see the gate itself.
Oh, I can see the gate. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. So we gotta clear to that gate to be able to get in here with the truck and our trailer eventually. I'm almost there, I can see it. I made it to the other gate, so this is going to be our entrance once we get it cleared, but it's definitely going to take a bit of work. We'll have to make a bit of a driveway in here. Right now it's all broom. Gates over there in the far corner, and the trailer's all the way over there. So you can kind of get a perspective of how big this area is here. He's just laying out the fence posts now so we can see if we have enough for a pen to go all the way around the barn. Yeah, that looks like it would work.
Sure.
Sure, let's count. So we want to start planting. We've raked most of the bigger bed here. So we're just going to stop raking it out for now and see how much we get planted.
And then you want to do beans?
What do you got? Sunflowers, peas,
That's what I got.
and then I'd like to do beans and squash as well. So we got some beans. We've got a few kinds of beans actually. There's some there. We kind of have a bit of a method down here, spacing them out. Peas, the sunflowers, and the beans, and then every so often we're going to do squash. Now we've got our section of mystery squash. There we go. It's a mixed bag. I think there's pie pumpkin and maybe some butternut in there. Here's a mix of all the things that we planted in this row. Well, we got almost that entire one lane planted with a good variety of things, and we laid out where we want the goat pen to go around the barn. And we've got some stuff to do at the house, so we're going to tidy up here for now and come back at it later. It's been 6.5 hours, just sneaking a little peek here. Looks pretty good. I already tried some. It's delicious. It's a little sour, but it's kind of like candy. This one was a little thicker. Take a little bit longer to dry in the middle. Looks good though. Oh, that one looks nice. That one had a little bit more blueberries in it. It smells so good in here. Yeah, not quite ready yet. So here's the end result. It turned out more like a fruit crisp, but it's actually really, really tasty. So I'm just cutting it into squares here so I can store it in a container. It's really good. We're back, finally. And try and get some work done here on the goat barn. Once we get the barn finished, then we'll be able to bring the goats up with us, which means we'll be able to spend more time up here and get more done. We have a lot of planting to do. We already did quite a bit of planting in our one row here of cover crop. You can go check it out and see what we got. Well, it looks like the birds got at some of the stuff here, but you can see the peas that are on top of the soil. They look like they're trying to sprout. They got a little tail there. See? So that's good. Things are starting to go. That's cool. Huh. Uh-oh. roof is on. Now we just gotta put some tar paper on it and get it to dry out in here a little bit. One more window. And then we're gonna need to build a door. This mess of blackberries has been kind of an ongoing project that I'm coming back to today. See the whole fence surrounding the blueberries there was covered in bramble and all the way back to that fence over there. So my goal is to cut it back off of the fence so that we can get a machine in here and pull the rest of it up. See, there's a hot wire on top here and it still works. It just needs the energizer and battery hooked up. So once I cut everything off the top of here all the way around, we can electrify this fence. I'm 20 feet in on the fence, and it looks like the roof has some tar paper on it. Well, at least we can still go roadside shopping, eh?
Yep.
All right. Gonna have to quarantine you for a couple weeks there, table saw.